Okay, so today what we're going to talk about is the jump cut. The jump cut is one of the most utilized effects that you'll see, the most utilized transitions. If you watch YouTube, you'll see it all the time where people are talking and then they just all of a sudden skip, jump, move all over the place, right? So it's a very simple effect to do. You just cut out a little chunk of your video and keep moving on, all right? So I'm going to give you some examples of what I'm talking about here in this little video. So the bulk of what I've got here shows quick jumps, right? Sometimes you have slow jumps like this one where it just takes too long for it to actually jump to the next scene. But this helps show a progression in time. There's no point in taking forever to create like you walking around. You want to move quicker. So you see this one, it moves quicker. So I start walking down the hall here, and again, you start to see a quicker cut happening. So as it goes through here, get out to the car, go. You see all these different cuts, do. I don't need 10 minutes of you walking down the street. And again here, you'll see it on all these tutorials where they make food constantly, where it's just continually cutting. I'm not making the sandwich this fast. I just cut all the crap out of the middle of it, right? You do have to watch your consistency when you're doing this. So it's a lot like a match cut sometimes. You see here, when I place the bread, it's upside down. When I go through, it all of a sudden flips back around, right? So there is a consistency to this. So let's look at the original of this me putting shoes on shot, all right? Other one. So right here, you see it takes me forever to put these shoes on. All right, sock, shoe. It moves forever, and this is boring. We're in the ADHD generation here, man. Nobody wants to sit here and watch you put your shoes on for a minute and a half at a time, right? It takes forever. So by adding those different cuts to it, I can take this video, which shows me putting my shoes on and lasts for almost a whole minute, and cut it down to even shorter than what I have, really, but cutting that down to a few seconds almost. So right here, all the way, it's less than 50, it's about 15 seconds total. I could cut it down even more than that. The goal is to keep people's attention, and the quicker you move, the more attention you're going to have for your video, okay? So you want to make sure that you're not lollygagging, you're not dragging out a shot forever, that you're moving quickly. This will keep your interest, this will keep the client's interest, right? So for today's assignment, what I want you to do is create jump cuts, okay? I want them to be quick. I want them to show what you're doing. It shouldn't take forever. You need 3 separate scenes of what you're doing. So you see here, this is scene number 1, tying the shoes up, getting the shoes on. Scene number 2 is just quickly throwing this shirt on, bam. Scene number 3, walking down the hall, out the door. Cutting along the way. All right, so 3 separate scenes. Think outside the box. You can do what I did, don't get me wrong, but you can do more. You can do anything you want with this. I want you to start thinking about it for your project. Film for your project. Go ahead and get your jump cuts for your project. That's part of the grade. So I'm looking for 3 scenes with multiple jump cuts. I'd say minimum 5 per scene. All right. Once you've got that, I need an MP4 in today's assignment. Look forward to seeing it. Have a good day.